Hi everyone, welcome to Megan Sullivan Art. Welcome to any new subscribers and existing subscribers. Thanks for coming back. Tonight I'm just going to run you through some of the collection of goodies that I've been collating and collecting to make some botanical journals from. I have plastic tubs in my art space all labelled, so as I find something it just gets put into that tub, and these two were basically exploding, so it was time to start to make something with all the bits and pieces. So there's lots of randomness to show you, and then what I'll do is another video showing some of the different book pages that I'm going to be using, because I've got heaps and heaps of botanical, wildflower illustrated books and things. So I'll show you through all that in a separate video, but this is just all the random bits and pieces that I had been collecting. This was a brooch. I bought it on eBay, and I often have used brooches on my covers in the past when they've been soft covers in particular, so I thought that was really pretty, so I grabbed that. And I have a charm here, which other people have, you can use these to make earrings with or whatever, but that would be nice on a dangle. I have got a lot of other charms as well, but I just haven't got to those yet. This came off some perfume packaging, which I'll show you shortly. So I thought that actually might look quite nice as an embellishment on one of the botanical journals. These are just a couple of beads that I saw at the second-hand shop, and they've both got a little red flower on those, dark green colour. These are some earrings. I didn't pay $35 for them, but I got a bit of a discount. They're actual real flowers set in resin, so I thought they might also be nice on a dangle, but then obviously I need to factor that into the cost of the journal as well. We have this it's a metal plate that's come off of something, but it's been painted and everything, so I thought that could make the centerpiece of the front of a hardcover journal. So that was an interesting find. Whether I use it or not, I don't know. I bought these off an Etsy shop. I cannot remember who it was, but I will put the listing below, the link to their shop below. So they've all got this illustration on the back, and they're just different plant cards. So some of these will get used in this journal. Well, I've probably got enough to make maybe 6 journals, because I've got digikits as well that I've downloaded and printed, so I'll run you through them. These were some rub-ons from K & Company. Never really used those before, but I'll give them a whirl to do some page embellishments. I've got some book pages from a small book so this is all about plants and such, so some of those will be used. Just a picture of a snail that I grabbed out of a book. Wonderful World of the Woodlands. So this is a real vintage book, this one. It's got animals on it as well. I say it with flowers, so I just like this illustration that had the orange colour in it. And these ones as well. This one, I kept this page for the illustration at the top there, and this one here for the bottle brush. This is out of another wildflower book, so just that whole page probably could be used quite easily. And on the back, this is just, as I said, just random things that have crept in. I just like the illustrations all over this, so this whole page might actually end up in the book. And this one as well with the bottle brush. And more. I think that's a waratah down there. And again, just the front page of that book for the bottle brush. Then I've just got some colouring book pages. These were the covers of the colouring in book on the inside, so they're already quite thick cards, so that might make good journal cards. And then a couple of covers. This one I might do something to cover over the text there, I'm not sure, but I kept it because I love the marbling, the marbled end papers. So that one will definitely be used for one of these botanical books. And this one is a baby book, but I like the fact that it's got the hole there. So I thought that makes a nice peep, you know, viewing window. So I might actually trim this book cover down because it's quite large, bigger than A4. So that may get used. And then I've just got random images from like a kid's I don't know, illustrated encyclopedia thing, but there's all sorts of stuff in here. So there's just lots of different images. How I use them, I don't know. This is a doTERRA card, but I figured I could collage over that and cover the back. Got some words, some full book pages to use. Another part of the book. And obviously some of these will need to be trimmed down. Black and white images, little ones. These. There's lots here, but you get the gist. So there's lots of, you know, anatomical stuff about plants, and then there's big plant images and things of that nature. So that's all that in that bag. And then we'll no doubt be, you know, stacks more. So packaging, or I've just saved some random bits. This was the perfume box that blue flower came off. And I thought, well, that's just too beautiful to not use. So it could be a journal card or a tuck spot or something. Then I've got some wrapping paper. These were 2 mixed media flowers that I had made and turned into cards. So they may end up in the journals. A gift bag that someone saved for me, I think. And I bought a travel mug thing, and it has this pattern on the outside. So it is, again, it's very thick, but so I'm not sure if I'll use it or whether I can peel the top layer off or not, but I just love the wildflowers on there. And this was a set of note cards and envelopes, and I just really like the image of the girls there, and then there's all the smaller ones on the back that I could cut out and use. Then we'll go through the digis that I've downloaded. So these are Nevermore Creations 17. I think they're called botanical button tags or something, but what I'll do is I'll list the link below. So they're the normal size. Sorry, these are the bigger size. And you get stacks. You get all of these in the digital kit. And then these are the normal size I think they print out at. So I've got both sizes fully printed. And they've all got like just a little one word cute saying on there, or one nice word. So they'd be good for collage, I think, those things. That's them. Then these were other bits and pieces that I had started to put together for a journal. I've actually got a bunch of pages here pretty much ready to go, and I just didn't get any further with it. But this is what I had put together. So this is a hair clip, but it's in the got a feather. I think this is a Tsunami Rose digital, but there's just some other things here that I was going to use for this journal. Little tags, another little pocket. That's an envelope, coffee dyed postcard. Just a general little tag. It's a plastic packaging that I've just collaged on the front of, so that would be glued down as a pocket. A little envelope that I've made and then collaged out of a book page. Just some other images, that'd be journaling cards. Then I've made this little, 2 little, they'll be pockets basically, so it's got some dried flowers wedged in between, sandwiched in between some plastic packaging, and they'll be turned into pockets. Then I've got some leaves and things that I've laminated, some dried flowers, some emu feathers. This is a guinea fowl feather from Queensland from the Barclay Homestead. These are a couple of images from a Nevermore Creations digital kit as well. I think they're called Daniel Wright paintings. For some reason, I don't know why spiders have crept in, sorry about that. Oh, some more of these tags. And we've got some butterfly images. These are stickers, label stickers. Oh yeah, there's one of those cards. This came in I think it was an extra piece that I got sent on a purchase that I made. Front of a gift card, just a piece from a digital kit. I think that's Patchwork Botanicals by R.D. Mays. This is already been sewn into a journal card. A handmade paper envelope, which has a piece of coordinating paper inside. A coffee dyed green marbled envelope, which is empty, and a envelope with kookaburras on it. Got that second hand, and this is just I tried making a digital kit, but this is just one of the pages that I came up with myself, and so I had printed it and coffee dyed it, so I've just included that. That will be in the kit in this particular journal if I use it the way that I had initially planned. Let me just put that back in here so I don't lose anything. Yeah, it's funny when you initially think about things and then go back to the months later, you think, oh, I wonder why I included that in there. But anyway, so that might change, but that was just what I had collated in my box. So this is from a book on eucalypts with the full plate illustrations, and we've got lots of coffee dyed paper. Coffee dyed, this is Nick the Booksmith. Some Rick dyed paper. So it was pretty much unembellished. This is just some book pages, a garden book. This is real, my own eco dyed paper with grapevine leaves. This is again Nick the Booksmith. I think it was primarily her digis in here. Book page. The Amateur Naturalist book pages. Rick dyed paper, real eco dyed. That might be a public domain image. This is on vellum. Yeah, that's Nick the Booksmith. Ghosted Butterflies, digis from Nevermore Creations, 17. Nick. And coffee dyed in the middle, and then obviously just repeating on the other side. So that's what I had collated so far for this, the plan for this particular book. So that may stay, you know, largely like that, or I might go completely on a different tangent. Alright, so this other digital is from the Graphics Fairy membership site. I'm a member of that one. So there were these pockets. So I printed 2 each of those. So it's all themed, so it's blue and pink botanicals. So there's some banners. There, we've got some wide tags. Oh, these are just printed off the other day, I think. I don't know. I think I might have printed them again just recently. Then we've got some, you know, like, what are they, belly bands or whatever you want to do with those. Lots of those. Probably printed the whole thing twice. And some journal cards. They're just on normal paper, so I'd have to back them with something to make them a bit stronger. Yeah, floral 3x4 cards was this one. But I can leave the link to the Graphics Fairy Premium membership site if you wanted to join that and then access all those digis that they create, which are amazing. This digital kit I just printed recently. I can't remember who this is by, but I think it's a new designer that I've found, so I will link her below. But it's just gorgeous, the colours. And this I printed onto matte photo paper. It's going to be a long video, but I will put the link to these digis below. Just love the colours, they're so pretty. And the layering on that. And then there is the journal cards that come with that as well. I won't go through all of these, but yeah, so there's some coloured and some more vintage looking colours. So that's that one. This one is My Porch Prints Summer Garden Journal. So this is actually only prints out to be like a 5x7 journal, but this is another very pretty kit as well. Lots of elements, lots of pages. So that would be all teamed up with coffee dyed paper, that one. This one is a digital from Romantic Letters. This way, I think, yes. And I love her. She uses lots of bling elements through her pages. This is just printed on normal copy paper on a laser printer, so it comes up a bit glossy. Very pretty, vintage looking. Got to be nice to team up with avocado dyed paper. And these could be like used as washi, or I think I might cut them into tags actually. A couple of cover elements there. Yep, so that's from a Romantic Letters kit. I'll put the link to that below. Then we've got some Artie Mae's floral journaling cards and tags. These are printed on coffee dyed paper. Well, printed on laser printer, and then I coffee dyed them. And then I accidentally printed them in black and grey, but I thought, well, I'm just going to keep them too. So that's that one. Then we've got an Artie Mae's Patchwork Botanicals full kit with the add-ons from her page. Envelope. Well, I think so. There's an envelope. And these again were printed on a laser printer, and then I've since coffee dyed them after that. Cut out a lot of elements of this, but not all of it. Stacks. Oh yeah, accidentally in black and white too. So they may appear. So that's that one. Then I've got all my own prints of my eco dies. So these were scanned and then printed. So a lot of these will feature as well. And I may even put packs of them on Etsy. This was bottle brush. So gum leaves, or I think. These are some of the very first eco dyes that I did, and they just turned out so intense. This is bottle brush again. Yeah, they were beautiful. And these have all been coffee dyed as well. That is lots of gum leaves and some different stuff in there. I can't remember now. It was quite a while ago that I did these. So there's a few of these. Ah, more digital kits. Yeah, oh, this one is so pretty too. So this is on a laser printer, so it's got that sort of shine to it, but it's just normal paper. This is one of, I think this is a new designer as well, one of the other kits that I showed you. The first one I showed you, I think this is another one of hers. Could be wrong. Notes and observations. Yeah. Very pretty. Excuse my arms. This is Elsie Bell's bookshelf. She's got some really pretty kits. Different elements there. go flying. Another Elsie Bells. Can't think what this one was actually called. But I actually just really loved the brightness of it, and I actually liked the grey aspect of it because it makes the colours pop a lot. So these are some of these envelopes, and just, yeah, pages are just wildly beautiful. There's a few little sayings on some of the pages. Yeah, so I just love that one. Can't wait to do a nice bright botanical kind of journal with that. And I think this is Elsie Bells again, but I'll have to check that. I'm pretty sure it is, but yeah, this is one of our mushroom ones, I think. And I might have printed it twice, which is probably why, yeah, I've done it twice because I loved it so much. 3 times. Okay, so that's the digis that I have printed so far. Then I've just got lots of random, you know, as I found them, shoved them in the box ones. This was a card that I was given, so I'm going to repurpose the front. These were some cards I got at the second-hand shop. They're just blank on the inside, so a few different designs there. Oh, these cards are so cute. And with their envelopes. These ones, oh my god, I just died when I saw these. So I had to grab them, and you can slip a photo in there, under the frame there. So I just thought they were so pretty. And they're just with plain envelopes. These are just some little, this is a little book page pocket thing that I've made in collage. These were done ages ago, like when I very first started. This is an envelope. I don't think it's going to be very useful for much, but I'm sure I can put something in there. Just some really pretty envelopes. Don't really need to do much to these. These ones have note paper that matches as well. This was a note set that I found at the second-hand shop for like $1. It's got some little stickers there, some note cards which are blank, and then the nice envelopes and writing paper. More writing paper that I picked up of Wish, I think, and it's got the matching envelopes. This one I'm not sure if I'll use, but basically it's just a vintage writing set. It's got a very pastel, floral, same as what's on the front cover, basically. Very thin. This I'm going to collage over and have it as a little peep window, as a pocket or something. These were some Ex Libris book plates. So I'm going to repurpose the pocket, and this, I've got one in there ready for this journal, and they're a sticker. They were found secondhand. This gorgeous card. It's been written on, but I'll probably just use the front. This matches that writing set, so it's an envelope and matching card. Two, well, what have we got? 3 pretty envelopes. I just like this art deco-ness of that card, so that one I will use the front of. These are just, this is a glassine bag that I've collaged. This is another one of my envelopes, book page. This is made from an atlas envelope. This is already an existing envelope that I've just collaged on the front of. Same as that one. So that's a washi sticker with some eco-dyed paper. Another envelope. Really like that one. A gigantic envelope with gold. Some of the tattoos that I used in the peacock journals, I had some floral ones as well, so I might use those throughout. Another collaged envelope. Another greeting card. A notepad. So this is again just stuff that I found and just shoved in as I was collecting. These are vellum envelopes. I got these off of Wish as well, I think. 3 different styles. Wrapping paper. This is a real vintage one. These are modern. And just a piece of scrapbook paper. Not sure if I'll do anything with that, but anyway. So that's all that gear. But wait, there's more. The insanity. Alright, fabrics, whatever. This was just a serviette that I got. Might have even come from Nat Williams, I'm not sure. So I've just put that in here to remind me to use napkins. This is a piece of vintage linen, which I've already chopped up a piece of. That would have been a pocket in one of my journals. Hang on, which way? That way. So there's 3 roses left of that, or flowers. These are just some offcuts of some fabric that's got the gold through it. That one's really pretty. So they'll get used as tabs. This was a dress or something that I bought and I quite like the lace. I thought that might be nice to overlay on a calico background or something. Just some random bits of fabrics for tabs and whatnot. This I bought fairly recently at the second-hand shop. It's a dress, but it's got the beautiful, it's got the butterflies, it's got the leaves and the flowers. But I have got a lot of other floral fabrics that I can use, but it's not in here. These were some leaves and things that I had laminated. Some flowers, some gum leaves, more flowers. And then I bought some, what have we got here? Oh, sorry, that's another 2 of mine that I had done. And then I bought some flowers off the internet because I thought these might be nice to use as well. Not sure how well that shows up. So they'll get used in some capacity. Then we've just got general, oh here we are, I've got these postcards I found secondhand, a book of 30 postcards of Redute's flowers. So they will definitely feature through these books. I was very excited when I found this. You know how we get. And then I've just got some embellishments that I've been collecting. So these handmade stickers, I think I bought these new. Can't remember where. These ones I got second hand, so they'll have like a bit of a bling in them or something, or a button sewn to them. They're those layered paper ones. These ones I actually got second hand as well. Not $8.95, second hand. Some metallic leaves. These are pretty common. Well, this is Kmart anyway. And then I actually bought some leaves, and I've used these before in journals, so I'll sew these to some of the pages and things. And then there's some long gum leaf ones. So they're just like, I don't know, plastic or whatever they are as embellishments. And that's it. So that's my lot that I've collated so far for my botanical floralish kind of journals. So we'll just have to see how it all comes together. And what I'll do is I will post the book pages that I'm going to use. I'll show you the books and then the pages that I've chosen to use. And then I'll keep showing you the processes as I start to put things together. Alrighty guys, thanks very much. See you next time.